some real money in the room.
So recently, OG Percy gave you a shout out on Real Tune TV. Speaking on the Lindsey Unit.
Yeah. That ain't the case. But I went to Lindsay, man, and the gang banging was at an all-time low. As soon as I stepped on the block, man, niggas, you know, I noticed that, let me get these. Shout out to my nigga Goofy, shout out to Rat, shout out to T Graves, shout out to Little Evil, shout out to Big Evil. Niggas that was over there when I was there, they could tell you I was putting that work. Shout out to Bubba Crip. Oh, I left that motherfucker 52-0. For all you niggas didn't know, I left that whole 52-0 from the shoulders. Fuck y'all talking about? Yeah, it was marked on my shoe. I was trying to get me another one before I left. They locked me down in solitary the day I got ready to go home. That's how I was rocking over there. Square business. Yeah, asked about me. I just named some bad motherfucking names. I said Little Evil, Big Evil. Yeah, asked them about me. Rocking. I said I left that 53-0. Yeah, that part. And then, you know, I'm gonna tell you something. So petty, you know, you tell me, yeah, you was over there whooping, you know, the other kind. Yeah, I was whooping my haters, the racists. I ain't even put a color on, I was just whooping the racist ones. And Mexicans and niggas that they got out of line. Whatever came my way, I was fooling Wayne. I told y'all when I was in prison, I felt like I had to, I was already a fool in the street. You should have seen me in prison. Fool. Shit, you think you'll go to prison and slow down. Not I. I thought prison was the place to turn the fuck up, you heard? Right. Backwards. That's why every time I got out, I went right back. Cause I didn't learn the lesson, I didn't get it. I didn't see the rainbow in the sky. Did you soon?
What was it like on the Lindsey Unit for you?
Oh, that's John or Lindsay, the first place I learned. Because when I got to Lindsay, I thought it was no place on the planet Earth for me and Crips. You know what I'm saying? I got to Lindsay.
What do you mean by that, Evil?
All that changed. It was racism.
Yeah.
It was, I didn't even know what a lightning bolt was. I ain't know nothing about a AB, AC. I heard of the Mexican Mafia and all that, you know what I'm saying? But I never seen it in the flesh. I never seen no Mexicans buying shoes and they giving them to her for cigarettes and all this type of stuff, you know what I'm saying? And that basically changed my mentality. You know what I'm saying? That changed my whole mentality. I guess I went back to being black.
So when you got to Lindsay, the Crip and Blood, it didn't go out of the window, but you saw that it was more bigger things important, like black versus white. You got Mexicans over here, Latinos. So did you ever connect or conjoin with any Crips while you on Lindsay?
No, it began basically from the time that I got there. When I came on the unit, and you know, you be in the orientation, y'all ain't got no deodorant, y'all don't got nothing. It ain't like it ain't like the other state jails where they give you that little powder stuff. You know what I'm saying? The powder toothpaste and the little bitty toothbrush like that and the little thing and all that. See, it's a bunch of gates. You know what I'm saying? It's a bunch of gates. And a Crip, the first dude that gave me a cigarette that I knew from the South Side.
You knew he was a Crip?
Oh yeah, I know he was a guy. Yeah, I know he was a Crip. You know what I'm saying? But he the first gave me a Crip. Gave me a cigarette on that unit. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But see, another thing, my little brother had been to the unit, and my little brother's shorter than me, and there's a whole bunch of factors that probably added into that. He was there probably 2-3 years under me and all that. So gangbangers was probably at his height. You know what I'm saying? They probably like, oh, that's Little Evil, or they want to whip his. I don't think racism or none of that couldn't have helped him. But it actually did though, because they was, just like Percy said, they was whooping white boys and all this and that. Mm-hmm. So it was kind of the same, but a little different. Mm-hmm. Because if somebody, just say I seen a Crip and I'd be like, man, nigga, you shot such and such, and you know it's on. You know what I'm saying? And that can't never change, but it was like Lindsay changed us all.
Did you ever find yourself in a race riot with working and fighting with Crips because y'all are the same skin color?
I ain't gonna say it was a riot, but kind of. Okay, I'm gonna tell you what I did. When I came out that C building, when I came out of SEAL building off orientation, I was figuring it out. Man, I'm kind of short, and I think I'm probably like 30. I never even got locked up until I was like 2001. I was in my 33, 32, 33 years old. You know what I'm saying? So I get locked up when I'm like that age. So when I come on the thing, the man that had my little brother in SIG for the 18 months, he asked me, am I gonna be like my little brother? I was like, hell no, I ain't gonna be like my little brother. I said, man, I know half the Crips and that's around here. Because remember, they my age. And you know, gangbanging is dying down. It's not, it ain't 90. I'm saying it's kind of dying down. It ain't really like when I left from the free world, we was at each other's neck. Like everybody was still killing each other and still making Spencer rich. And by this time, Spencer dead.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And his church still was going on, but he was dead by then too, from messing with boys and all that. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so by the time I came out the orientation thing, I went I went to C3. I went to LC3. I went over there, and there was a white dude in there, right? The white dude was getting the cigarettes from the Mexicans. No, he was getting the cigarettes from the guard, right? But he was breaking bread with the Mexicans. You know what I'm saying? So me and my homeboy, we peeped it. So you know, I always tell you I don't steal, I take.
Yeah.
I stole them cigarettes and I stole them 4 things of tobacco out his shoe because I didn't tell him I took it out. So that's stealing, right?
Yeah.
So I stole the 4 packs of squares and I stole the 4 things of dip. And I went divided it between the Bloods and the Crips. You know what I'm saying? You know, now my mind, I'm thinking, I'm like, how they gonna keep on? See, the only thing controlling it is the cigarettes and the tobacco thing. You know what I'm saying? But once we had it, see, it was kind of over with. But that was just the first move. When he lost the shipment, they sent the 2 Mexicans in there to whoop the white boy. The first day, he didn't bow out. I said, I'll help you. I'll help you. It's okay, it's okay. They knocked the teeth out and everything. I guess he didn't want that to happen the next time. The next time they came out of place, I said, man, I got you if you just let me. I said, just break bread with us and we'll protect you. He done it. He said, man, I'll give you half of everything, just don't let them jump on me. I'm like, hey, blood, y'all, come on. Man, they got a 4'1" Mexican came in there. I'm like, man, who he gonna whoop? You know what I'm saying? And the other one probably about 5'1". You know what I'm saying? And they done whooped this white boy probably, I know he probably like 5'11", but he don't fight back or nothing. You know what I'm saying? So we hauled out the Mexicans, sent them back. You know what I'm saying? So after that, you know, when everybody come to the rec yard and all that. So now I'm talking to everybody. I'm like, we can run it. You know what I'm saying? As long as the east side. See, this is a powerful thing right here. I'm gonna get this to everybody around the world. The south side and the south side Crips and the east side Bloods and Pyrus. Oh, it's over after that. Once them south side got with them east side, it was over. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And once the white boy said he gonna comply, we took it all over. Cause I ain't seen no Mexicans whooping no man. I ain't never saw it. Even if the black dude 4'11" too, I ain't seen a white boy fight hard in the motherfucker. But I ain't never seen no Mexican fight that hard, man. Unless he must have been a boxer or something. But on Lindsay, they couldn't fight. When I was on C building when I first got there, you know what I'm saying? And I started hearing about the lightning bolts and the AB and AC and the Mexican mafia and all this and that. Next thing you know, it's a code on the unit. The little dank, he curflight a white boy off the unit. You know what I'm saying? I see the helicopter and everything that curflight the white boy off. It was a F4D where they was locked up in a cage thing where I ain't never seen no like this. It's not right. But it was a F4C too, where you can move around in that little dorm, you know what I'm saying? But I think they was in F4D, where you come out, everybody come out and they give you your tray in a chair. You eat your tray in a chair so everybody can't take nobody food. But the little dank curfed like the white boy that day off the unit, as soon as I touched down on Lindsay. in real life. I thought the little was out of Poly, but you know, these days they say he was off the South. But he was a fat little, stocky little. Came out that bit, he didn't cut off his guy. I ain't even know nothing about this part, because you know, we still got the whole uniform on. Them and cut the pants right here and then made the shirt out of vest. You know what I'm saying? Them just rock and rolling over there, you know what I'm saying? See, I don't know about this part yet, but yeah, look, come out that bit looking like an essay. He done made his shirt to a motherfucker, like a zip-up thing. They come out there be like, yeah. You know, he hitting up all his homeboys. I mean, you know, he like this. He like, yeah. They walking down the bowling alley. He finna go to lockup in the motherfucking helicopter, taking the white boy off the unit, man. That's my first thing that I saw when I got there. I guess that's what's putting in my mind. Man, this might be racial. It might be more than what I'm thinking. It ain't about Crips and Bloods and all this gangbang. You know what I'm saying? But that's my first.
How often did you feel like it was more about race occur? How often did that go on?
From, like I said, from the first experiences, from the first when I got there, like I said, when the Crip gave me the cigarettes, the white boys was giving them white boys deodorant, soups. You know what I'm saying? They were loading them up. Then they gave me a cigarette. You know what I'm saying? My other partner's blood gave me some deodorant and this and that. But one white boy I know was loaded. Niggas took all that.
Yeah.
From his deodorant to the Zuzus and Whams and all that. But I'm saying he had half a locker in there where we at.
Do you feel
like? Because they
like
saying he a AB or he was a AC.
Hey, real tone, there's some real money in the room.